Lawin Media Network.
Bringing to you the most relevant content across all platforms.
Business, legal, politics, health, lifestyle, and entertainment.
Your source for all the news and updates. In the greater Houston community from Texas and all over the world.
Get informed and empowered with Lawin Media Network.
All right, good evening everyone, and welcome to 12th episode of season 4 of Be Bold, Why Not? Of course, I'm your host, MJ, and magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat to all our viewers in the Philippines. And of course, it's Christmas season, so I would like to say Merry Christmas to everyone. And again, you are watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, stream.lawin.live, and twitch.tv. And our show is brought to you by Lawin Media Network. If you miss our live show, you can listen to our podcasts on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, and a lot more. And as we always do here in Be Bold, Why Not? We're here to empower you, inspire you with beautiful stories of our guests. This is what we're here for. We want to give you a dose of inspiration, motivation, whatever you call it, to follow your dreams and become unstoppable. So, as we do in the show, every episode, we have a game and we would love to show you the mechanics of the game.
How to join the game. 1. Watch the live show and listen to the conversation. 2. Participate and share your experiences on the topic during the live show. 3. Type your thoughts or experience via comment section. 4. All participants are eligible to win a prize. 5. The more you comment, the greater your chances of winning. 6. We will use Wheel of...
There you go. You got the mechanics. Our viewers, come on. Don't worry and don't hesitate to do your shout outs, have your questions, or any comments that you have. And tonight, I am super excited because I have young stars in the show and I feel so young just having them here. And I actually know one of the guests very well. I'm so happy. She has gone like a long way in her dreams, and I'd love to share them with you and share their stories with you because I'm very sure that you will be inspired and motivated and empowered by our very bold young stars. Our guests on the show, I would like to call in first our very own Juliana Revilla. Let's get her in. There she is. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And we have another guest, another young star, Nina Sortido. Come on, Nina. There
Hi.
she is. Wow. Ain't they pretty? Of course, right? Yeah. How are you both? First off, Juliana, how are you? It's so good to see you. I'm so glad that you have the chance to actually come on my show. I'm so excited. Thank you. Thank you. But how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's really great to be home for the break, for the Christmas break. So thank you for having me here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And of course, how about you, Nina? I know the last time we saw each other was at Gigi's concert, right? Yes, yes. So how have you been doing?
I've been doing good. It's a little nerve-wracking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No worries. Just chill, relax. Chill and relax. Okay. Yeah. So it's all going to be about your story because, with this season, I've been trying to feature people who are passionate about music and singing, and because I know everybody or most Filipinos love to sing, right? And we have a lot of people in the music industry who have made it big. In fact, I'm so excited for the recent or the most, the latest winner of The Voice, right? So Fronio Vasquez. Aren't you all proud, right?
Yes.
Yay. Yes, I know that was so amazing. But let me ask Juliana first. Juliana, so tell us about you, like family. I know your, I know a little bit about you, but I want that to come from you. So tell us about your mom and dad and your family, siblings. Yep, go ahead.
Yes. So my family, I am an only child of my mom, Jocelyn, and my dad, Renato. They're both nurses. My dad is teaching, and my mom is also in VA. Um,
Mhm.
I'm an only child, so they always support me with my dreams. I'm not in the medical field, but I am pursuing radio, television, film in college right now. So I love how supportive they are, and yeah, they're really awesome.
I know that's great. That's great. That's our role as parents. Because
Yeah.
without supportive parents, I know you cannot go much further, right? Especially when you're young, you need all the support that you need. What about you,
Yes.
Nina? Tell us about your family, your siblings, if you have
I
any. Yeah.
yes, I have one sibling. She's a girl. She's 8 years old. She's growing up so fast. So
Mhm.
it's like time is flying me by really fast. And my mom owns a boutique, and
Mhm.
my dad owns an ice company. So that's really great.
Mhm. Wow. So you have entrepreneur parents.
Yes, they're great. I
That's
love them.
good. And you're the older one. So you're of two. Just so you have a
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's awesome. So, Juliana, I know you said you're pursuing radio, television, and you're going to what university again?
Sorry, it cut
Yeah.
out just a little
So you're
bit.
pursuing radio, television in what university? Yeah. What school are you
I
going?
am pursuing radio. Yes, I'm at the University of Texas at Austin right now.
Yeah. So wow. I heard, UT Austin is now considered an Ivy League because I know it's hard to get in, right? Yeah. It's pretty tough.
Yes. I just
Congratulations.
yeah, thank you so much. I love being in that school. I love making like connections, and I'm also involved in like the Filipino community, Filipino Student Association, and I get to be a creative director for the dance organization. So it's really fun. I love being a part of that. And yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
been a really fun 2 years.
Mm-hmm. That's good. And Nina, what year are you in now or grade? Are you
I'm in.
still
I'm still in high school.
yeah, what grade are you in?
I'm in 10th. I go to Grand Oaks High School.
Okay, wow, 10th grade. So you're young, very
Yeah.
young. Yeah, yeah. So Juliana, I know let's go back. I know how it all started, but I know you love not just singing, but you are an awesome dancer, right? Yeah,
Yes,
but
I
let
love it.
yeah, can you share us how you got into well, I want to know about the dancing part a little bit also,
Yeah.
but more so on the singing part. At what age did you actually start singing and dancing?
Yes. So I started dancing when I was about 4 years old, and I started singing about the same age. As a kid, I would watch like teleserie and like Wow Wow Wee, and there was like a lot of music and dancing and singing, and I was always inspired by that when I was like 4 or 5 years old. My mom would see me dancing along to like Disney shows like High School Musical. There's Teen Beach Movie, Shake It Up, and so she enrolled me into dance and singing lessons, and I've always loved it ever since.
Wow, 4 years old. So you've been pretty much singing and dancing all your life, right?
Yeah, and
Yep,
I
yep. Well, I know. There are people that are really just born to do it. Because I heard from one of the previous studios that we went to, which you also did. Oh,
Yes.
Miss Cassie said one time, dancing is like there are a lot of good dancers out there, but rhythm is very important. And I think
Yeah.
you have the rhythm. And she also said that about, of course, Mara. And they thought that, everybody also thought that like Mara is like related to you, or like she looked like you, she danced like you. Oh, so
Yeah.
I know. So what about you, Nina? When did you start singing? I bet you start singing too as early as probably in your mom's womb or something. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, no,
Uh-huh.
I started professionally like when I was 14, so last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I just joked around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm starting to pursue it more since my voice is still growing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But at what age did you actually like, not professionally, but like when did you know that you actually liked singing, or when did your parents actually notice that you had the voice and you had the talent and you had the gift?
Maybe when I was around 8 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
used
how did you start? Like singing in school, or
no,
were you?
no, I was a very shy child. So I just sang like karaoke at home and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I would like to ask you both too. Let's start with Nina this time. Is there any in the family, your parents or cousins, relatives, anybody that also has the passion for music or singing?
That's funny actually. Me and my mom were talking about that yesterday. And it's just me and her, which is kind of funny because usually it's like passed on. So yeah, it's just me and her.
Okay. Well, you got the genes, right? Straight from your mom. Okay, that's good. And they say so, our offsprings are like better than us. It's like an improvement of us. So when people even ask me, so do you sing, or where did your kids get their talents? Like, well, a little bit from me, but definitely they're better now, especially with all these trainings that you're provided here in the US, right? So, what about you, Juliana? Anybody in your family?
I would say my mom. She's been doing choir ever since, and we go to like Simbang Gabi. She's been
Mhm,
singing in that choir, and we also sing karaoke all the time.
mhm. Wow, I didn't know that, ha, Jo. May sikreto ka pala, ah. So, Jo, Juliana got it from you. What about Renato? Do you? No, just kidding. You know what?
Love
I
you, Dad, but no.
It's a joke for us too, because my kids and people ask where they got their talent from. There's like, I always say it's from me. Does your husband have any talent? And they said no. I'm just kidding. But anyway, let's give credit to the dads too, because even though they don't have the talent in music or anything, without their support, none of our kids, or you probably wouldn't be where you are now, right, Nina and Juliana? So
I
let's
agree.
give credit to the dads. Shout out to the dads of Juliana and Nina. Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Yay.
Yay. I know. But anyway, that is so awesome. So I am so grateful that I got to have you on the show, because I know there are people out there listening and watching and maybe thinking about pursuing their dream in music too. Although we know that in the Filipino American community, most of us actually sing. It's like rice is a staple, right? And karaoke is also part of our culture. There's no party, there's no celebration without singing and without dancing. So I'm glad that we have this strong culture of the arts, let alone music, because there's a lot of international stars that from the Filipino American community who have this in the big, right? In the big stages. Anyway, we'll go on a short break. And when we come back, we will continue with your stories, beautiful girls. I'm so happy I have you both. I feel young and pretty too. Okay, so see you after the break.
Bye.
Attention, food lovers. Get ready for a brand new culinary adventure with the Commissary Kitchen.
Join us every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, or 9 a.m. in the Philippines, for a live show that brings the best of the kitchen straight to your screen.
Presented by Lawn Live Stream and Podcast and produced by Lawn Media Network, we'll explore delicious recipes, share expert cooking tips, and bring you closer to the world of gourmet cuisine. The Commissary Kitchen, where every meal is an experience.
All right, we're back. We're back. And before we continue asking questions to our beautiful guests, I would like to read our comments. So let's start. We have a lot of viewers tonight. Let's see the first comment. We have from, from Rodrigo Fabia from Posurubio, Pangasinan. Yes, thank you, Rodrigo, for watching. And then we have Alvin Reyes. Good morning po, Ma'am MJ. Merry Christmas po. Watching from Pangasinan. Merry Christmas too. Then we have Liza Riquilman Ungria. Good morning po, Ma'am MJ, Ma'am Juliana, and Ma'am Nina. Watching from Pangasinan, and Merry Christmas po. Maraming salamat. Then we have Ara Riquilman Ungria. Good morning to all of you, Ma'am. Merry Christmas po. Watching from Pangasinan. We have a lot of viewers from Pangasinan. And then we have Wisishel Quario. Good evening, Ma'am MJ. Merry Christmas. Watching from Pangasinan. Exciting. And then we have Geraldine Garcia. Hello, Ma'am MJ. Merry Christmas po. Watching from Villasis, Pangasinan. Thank you, thank you. Then happy birthday to Rochelle De Seco of Pangasinan from Lawin Media Network. Happy birthday, Rochelle. And we have C. Jubel. Good morning po. Good morning to you as well. And watching from Pangasinan from C again. Thank you so much. All right. Those are our viewers, and we will have more. Oh, Irene is watching. Hi, Ate. Hello, Irene. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing Nina tonight. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's go back to your stories. I know, Juliana, you had, wow, I can't forget. I always remember it very vividly in my mind when Mara had her, I think, 11th birthday, if I remember it right, at home. And you came and your mom just told me that you got into. It's like she couldn't disclose at that time because you were still at that stage, right? But
Mhm.
tell me about that breakthrough in your career. Share it to them. I don't want to spill. I want it to come from you. And at what age did you have that once in a lifetime opportunity? And we're so proud because you were the first Filipino that got into the group, right? And so
Yes.
far, the only one, or was there another one that followed? I can't even remember now because I'm not following. But tell us about your story getting into a very popular,
Yeah.
yes, group.
So there was a casting call for Kids Bop, and I was telling my parents, "Oh, I want to audition for this." So we sent in a video submission, and then I got a call back from that. Then it turned into a Skype call, and then after that second callback, I got a third callback to go to Los Angeles, California for the 15 finalists. Um, and then that was like the final audition, and it was for 3 days. And then once I auditioned for that, I was really nervous. I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. There's so many like talented people there. And then suddenly, like 2 weeks later, I got a call from Kids Bop, and they said that I got in, and I was like super excited.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't feel real. I did cry, tears of joy. And
Mm-hmm.
that whole like journey being in Kids Bop, I was in it from 2017 to 2020. And it was such an amazing experience. I got to sing, perform on stage, perform at like crazy big venues. So it's an experience I would never forget.
Well, I know, I remember that. And we came to watch you a couple of times. Yes,
Yes.
yes. And you know what? I can remember. I can imagine the excitement because Mara went through the same thing, except that she didn't get in the final, but we went to California too. And she actually was one of the top 5 that they had to pick from. But then they had
Mhm.
to get, because you were still in the group. So we figured they wouldn't get another Filipino. So, but it was a great experience because she
Yeah,
went through the whole thing except that the, she didn't make it to the group. I think the plans changed because they were thinking of creating another group back then for
yeah,
cruises and everything. I think it did not push through. That's why.
yeah,
Anyway, that was a great experience. I'm so excited for you, and you made a career. And it's like it's been so good to have someone that firsthand that actually made it, and I'm so happy for you. I know that you've made records too, like Kids Bob, of course, they make records and everything. So you've been all through that. Now,
yes.
Nina, I know you may not be in a group like that, but I know you also have something, a breakthrough, because you already have your own single, right? Tell us about when you started actually pursuing it more professionally, and how did you get to start creating your own single?
Um, well, I have this coach in the Philippines, and he was like, "Do you want to make a single? I think we can make this happen." So I was like, yeah, we could try it, and we just started like doing it and adding to it and stuff, and recorded it like around December last year
Mhm.
also. So yeah, but after that, they just kept asking me to go on. I was like, okay, yeah,
Okay, that's good. So you have one single, or have you
yeah,
had
just
just one for now?
for now.
Okay, for now, right? Of course, for now. We will see more about you. And I've met Nina. Actually, I've met her from the concerts that Mara also had been a front act with, so that's how we got to meet Nina. And I'm so privileged and blessed to meet these young talents, because I know that there are people out there, especially the young ones, that they want to do it, but they don't have the courage to do it. So, what advice can you give to girls like you, not just girls, but even boys, your ages? Like, I know, Juliana, you'll be a little bit, just a little bit, tiny bit older than Nina, but yeah, what can you say to all those people that want to pursue the same passion in singing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My advice is to just, if you are really passionate about something, continue it, keep improving, um, continue your craft. I think there's always room for improvement. And, I'm very passionate about singing, dancing, and acting. So I still continue to practice and learn from amazing people.
Hmm. Yeah. What about you, Nina? I know you're so young, and
I say,
Mhm.
if you're scared, just do it because it's the adrenaline rush that keeps you going.
Mhm.
So just keep going, and you will make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think once you have the momentum, it's hard to start because you're scared, and it's like, what if I fail? What if nobody would listen to me? What if they won't even look at me? But I've learned from having gone, some few auditions for Mara. If you are not fit for the role, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that you are not talented when you don't get in. It's just that you don't fit the person or the talent that they're looking for. But it has nothing to do with how talented you are, right? Because the times there are certain personalities that they're looking for. There are certain qualities they're looking for. It may, but not necessarily the talent. Anyway, I know that's too early for an advice, but I just wanted to put it out there because there might be some people that are listening that really want to hear that. But let me ask too. I know there's always the glamour of success, especially Juliana, you've been there. I know it's not all bread and, I mean, butter, right? I mean, not beds and roses, bread and butter. It's not all bed of roses, right? Because there's
Mhm.
also some challenges. Because as young as you are, I know just the schedule how were you handling it? Because you were like going on tour and you had to also continue with school. So how did you manage that?
Yes, school was a number one priority back in Kids Bop. We made sure to we did online school, like
Yeah.
homeschool, and we had a teacher traveling with us at all times. Made sure we get our assignments in, our tests and exams in. So I think it was trying we had to try to find a balance for
Mhm.
everything. Time to like eat, time for school, time to get ready, and also like rest is so important for like going on tour and traveling. So I think
Mhm.
balance was something that's very important.
Yes, yes, that's good because I mean they provided you with everything pretty much, and you were on the tour bus, so you had like, was it really fun? That's a lot of
Honestly,
fun.
yes, I love the tour bus. I love being rocked to sleep. It's like moving a lot. My mom didn't like it, but I slept really well in the bunk in the bunk bed.
Well, that's good. What about you, Nina? Do you feel any or have any challenges balancing your school and because I know you do some gigs too, right? Other than front act of different concerts or you get invited to some events. Are you having any challenges balancing your schedule or
For right
share
now,
us your experience?
not really for right now because it's usually on like Sundays and Saturdays and weekends, so I have time to practice songs and also do my schoolwork. So
Well,
it's
that's
great.
good. That's it's
Yeah.
important. And again, as I said, without your parent support, it would
Yeah.
be hard, right? It would be really hard. Now, what I want to ask, how do you take care of your voices? Because it's important too. Because you have to really take care not just your voice but your body as a whole. So how do you continue to improve and hone your voice and take care of it? Let's start with you, Nina.
For me, I just try to rest my voice. Sometimes I just go like without talking for like a long period of time when my voice is sore. But also a tip when you have a sore throat, just gargle vinegar and salt. Works
Mhm.
really well. So yeah.
So vinegar and salt. I'll remember that because sometimes I have gigs too. And I'm just kidding. No, I'm joking. What about you, Juliana? How do you
Yeah,
take care of your voice?
yeah, I agree with Nina. I also gargle with warm water and salt and vinegar. But I also have this tea that I drink. It's called salabat, and I
Hmm.
use that with honey. I always used to drink that, especially when I'm performing for something the next day.
Hmm. Yeah,
So stay
salabat.
hydrated.
Yeah, salabat is ginger, right?
Yes.
You would do that. No. Now I got these tips from these young girls, but yeah, and I think sleep is very important because when
Oh,
you don't have enough sleep, you cannot really perform your best
Yeah.
and it affects everything. It can lower your immune system. So if you're not up to it, like if you're not fully energetic and have that, then it can affect your performance. So I think important to sleep, right? And yeah, voice rest. I remember before Gigi Delana came to Houston, like they've posted a TikTok and she wasn't talking. It's just her crew, like her band, who were talking on her behalf because she had to rest her voice. So yeah, I think that's very important. Anyway, we are on our second break. So when we come back, we will continue with Juliana and Nina. So see you after a while.
Tune into Legal Treats with attorney Eileen Ligote Dizon.
Every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Get your weekly dose of legal knowledge, especially on family matters like divorce, child custody, child support, estate planning, probate, and immigration.
Engage in discussions by posting your questions, comments, greetings, or shoutouts.
See you every Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. That would be Saturday at 9 a.m. Philippines. Don't miss out.
We're back, and let's continue reading our comments first, or the comments from our viewers before we ask more questions. We have C. Jubel, Merry Christmas po sa lahat. Merry Christmas to you as well. And then we have Tita Delia Ligot. Good evening, Texas. Hello, MJ, and to the guests, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas po. And we have Joanna or Jonah, sorry, Jonah Tirol. Hi, Ate Nina, watching from Lala, Mindanao. Oh, your cousin?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt. Okay, okay. And then we have May de Vera, such talented ladies. Looking forward to your sample later. Yeah, see? Okay, so we have somebody clamoring for a sample. And then we have Maria Teresa C. Good morning. Good morning to you as well. And she says, Merry Christmas po. Merry Christmas to you the same. Okay, so I want to ask you, ladies, do you still remember the first song that you sang when you were little? All right, Juliana, let's start with you. What is the first song you sang?
The first song that I remember I sang like in front of like a big audience was when I was 4 years old. It was Tomorrow by Annie. And it was in
Oh,
front of Lea Salonga, which was really crazy because I didn't really know much about her as a kid, but then like growing up, I was like, whoa, it was for Lea Salonga. So I was really inspired by that, and that's how I like continued to pursue singing.
that's awesome. Wow. You got to perform at 4 years old in front of Leia Salonga. Oh my guys, that's so exciting. And you didn't even know who she was.
No.
But I bet that was like a turning point too. Like as young as 4 years old, it's like that inspired you, and just you just told yourself you're gonna continue doing this. That's
Yes.
awesome. Yeah. What about you, Nina? What
Um,
song did you first sing?
First song I sang was "This Girl Is on Fire" by Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
I was singing at I think a fifth grade talent show,
Mhm.
and it was my first time singing in front of a crowd, and I was really super nervous because at the time I had major stage fright. So yeah, but I got it done. I got it over with, and they liked it. So
Wow. So I can tell from both of you. You know, Juliana, I still remember you're always so humble. Like when you see Juliana and you meet her, she's like there's no arrogance at all. And having achieved a lot in life, like having achieved, because you have not only been on Kids Bop, but even prior to getting on Kids Bop, you've been a model for branded outfits out there, right? Or you've been a model for um sports stuff, right? So, and you've been part of some films. So how do you keep your humility? And I bet that your parents have really brought you up so like well. How do you keep it that way?
Well, my parents always told me, like just be grateful for like these opportunities that are given to you. There's a lot of people out there who are wanting to do the same thing. It's like God-given talents, and you just have to use what you have. And um I'm always like very grateful for these opportunities that come my way.
Mhm.
Um but yeah, I'm just really grateful. It's very unexpected that these things happen. But yeah.
That's good. That's good. Because I know I've seen some people sometimes when they get that type of success, especially in the entertainment industry. That's why some people, even though they've been there, sometimes they fail because they don't know how to take care of the fame and all the perks that come with it. But it's
Yeah.
good that you had that experience. And I know no matter how far you will go, you will be the same Juliana that we know, right? So that's pretty cool. And I can tell too, like Nina, you seem to be a shy, timid girl. I think kind of like some of those girls, because there are people or girls out there when they're talented, they're so like I mean they're not arrogant, but they are out there and they make people notice it, or they really want people to notice them, right? But
Yeah.
you're not that type too. But when you sing, oh my God, your voice, how awesome it is, right? So I bet your parents too have really have done a great job just making you feel like you are appreciated and that you are recognized with your talent and still remain humble despite that. So tell us about the your family, I mean your mom and dad trying to keep the humility of Nina. How do they do that?
They just really support me. My mom always like pushes me to do like gigs and stuff, and my dad like pushes me to pursue my singing. Because sometimes I'm like, no, I'm not that good, but like, yes, you are good. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
think that's part of our job as parents is to keep encouraging our children to just follow their dreams. Because if you don't, I mean, it's like nobody will know how talented you are. It's not that we're trying to, I know it's sometimes though, parents, sometimes we feel like, we may sound like we're bragging a little bit. And I know it's kind of so, but that's what we do. We just want to support you and encourage you to go out there, show your talent, and make use of it because God has given you that gift for you to use and to bring glory to Him. And there are people out there that want to do what you do and they try very hard, but it's not for them. And there are people that have the talent, but they don't want to pursue it because they're scared of people judging them, right? But it's not for us to judge anyone, but we're here to support you and just cheer for you. And parents are good at that. We're cheering for everybody. Sometimes even it may sound like competition among parents, but it's not. We're just proud of our kids, of your accomplishments, and we're happy and grateful. And I'm just so blessed that I'm here in front of these beautiful ladies that are sharing their stories. But let's go back to what genre of music. I want to know just what genre of music do you actually love most or like most, and that you plan to just, if you do plan to just continue on the same genre, or you want to try out others, or what's your most favorite? Let's start with you, Nina.
Um, my most favorite to sing is probably just pop because that's
Mm-hmm.
just what my voice is good at. But sometimes when I sing like other genres, I kind of like it and I start experimenting more. But when I listen to music, it's different because I listen to like indie and like R&B. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So pop. Yeah, I love pop because pop is like, it's so beautiful because you just feel it. It has a lot of emotion, right? When you're singing pop. So yeah, I love pop too. What about you, Juliana?
Growing up, I did love like Broadway, like musical theater songs. But then after Kids Bop, I learned to like really love pop music because
Mhm,
I could dance along with it. And I just love upbeat songs and getting the crowd really hype when performing it.
mhm. Yes, I know. I love pop too. And so what are your plans? I know, or let's ask for what gigs do you have currently? Like Juliana, I know you're in college and
Yeah.
you're director of the dance troupe of UT Austin
Yeah.
and all that, but do you have time to do gigs with your singing?
Yes, I'm currently hoping to release more music soon.
Mhm,
Um, so I'm in the mix, gonna partner up with like other students who are producers to collaborate. And yes, I'm still in the dance team, but hopefully I get to do more acting this year. Um,
mhm.
I, I'm really passionate about acting, so I want to get back into that.
That's good, good. So I know you have a single too, right? Can you tell us about your single?
I've had My freshman year of high school, I did release a song called Beside You and 24/7. That was another single. Those were my favorites.
Mhm.
And then last year, I did release a song called You're So Lovely. It was just a very indie bedroom pop song that
Mhm.
I wrote in my room. So it
Mhm.
was really fun. And it was just, I wanted to release something for Valentine's Day. But yeah.
That's good. That's good. What about you, Nina? So, same question. What gigs do you have in town where they can find you and all that?
Um, I have one coming up recently. On the 30th, you invited me to it. So yes. Don't exactly
Yeah.
know what I'm sing yet, but I will be there.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I hope Juliana can make it too because we'd love, yeah. It's actually going to be with my previous guests on the show on this for this season, and everybody will just share again. Not going to be like this, that very intense questioning and all that. It's going to be really fun, and you'll get to perform for our viewers. And I really appreciate you if you'll be able to come. But yeah, but can they find you in other gigs other than front act of some concerts here, Nina?
Oh, I don't really know yet. Because my mom just like tells me about these things and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So I don't really keep up with everything
Mm-hmm.
just yet. So yeah,
Okay.
since I'm still kind of young.
Okay, that's good. I will look forward to more. Okay, so let's talk about. I know, Juliana, you also write songs, right? So tell us what inspires you and what type of music do you love writing?
I write different things. I talk about like different stories. Could be from like other people. I've done like mostly the ones that are released now are like love songs. Because I'm like very hopeless romantic girl. But also recently I've been releasing or I've been writing songs more about myself and
Mm-hmm.
like growing up and becoming an adult. So hopefully I get to release those soon. So stay tuned
Hmm.
for that.
That's awesome. What about you, Nina? So who's your coach in the Philippines or your writer? Do you have a writer for your songs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he actually, do you remember the talent show or like the competition that we had like a
Yeah,
while
at
back?
Kape Tayo?
Yes, he's my coach.
Oh, the
Yes.
one who actually was gonna give like
Yeah,
a
he's my coach.
prize for the winner?
Hmm.
Okay, so he's your coach and he's the one recording your songs.
I record my songs here, so
Okay.
but he writes them. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. So tell us about your first single. What is it about? Because I know Juliana said it's more of like love songs and yeah, tell us about
um,
your first single. Yeah,
it's
Nina.
about like picking yourself up and pushing yourself to do something and like going for your dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's the title of your song?
to follow your heart.
Follow your heart. Yes. See, it's all about following our hearts and following our passion and living it, right? It's really important. Wow, I'm so inspired. I think we'll talk more about your music when we come back. So let's go for another short break.
Join us for a captivating new series where Lon sits down with the trailblazers of the music and entertainment world. Discover the stories behind the faces and voices that shape our culture and community.
We will bring you exclusive interviews with industry legends and rising stars. Behind the scenes insights and get a peek into the creative processes and personal journeys. Artists and performers and their upcoming shows and events.
Stay tuned for more updates and sneak peeks. Follow us on social media and subscribe to our channel.
Beyond Health and Wellness Dr. Rich and Nurse MJ. Let's explore the journey to holistic well-being. Listen to insights that inspire a healthier, happier life. Uncover. Empower yourself. Take charge of your well-being. Whether you're looking for tips on nutrition, mental health, or fitness, this show is for you.
Beyond Health and Wellness. Every Friday 8 p.m. Central Time, that's Saturday 10 a.m.
All right, we're back again. It's our final segment of the show, and we have more comments. So let's get on and read them. All right, from Irene again. Hi, Ate Nina. It's me, your little sister. Yay, she's
Hi.
watching. Yay. All right, and we have Rose Ann Banyas, Alvin Dia. Hello po, Mom MJ. Hello. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Rose. We also, oh, hello, two beautiful ladies. Yes, thank you. And then we have Prince Lawrence Escosio Alvendia. Wow, that's a very long name. Hello po, Ma'am MJ, watching from Pangasinan. Thank you. And then we have Daisel Miral Siaton. Good evening, Texas, watching from Pangasinan. Thank you, Dai. And we have Recto Julius. Good evening, Texas, watching from Pangasinan. Wow. And then we have Don Castillo and Vendia. Good evening, Texas, watching from Posorubio, Pangasinan, Philippines. Yes, thank you, Dong. All right. So, wow, we're just getting started, I feel like, but we're almost there. Anyway, so again, if you could just prepare, maybe just like a verse and a chorus of a song, I just want to give you a heads up. So before we end the show later, our viewers would love to hear your voices. But I know I just want to tell everybody who are watching right now on the 30th, we will have our previous guests come together in the show and they will sing for you. Yes, here we go. It's going to be at Courtyard Marriott, Stafford, Texas. So, to all our viewers, come back on the 30th because we will have a live show, especially for you. All right. I can't wait. I'm so excited. It's like it's going to be a star studded show. Diba? So, anyway, um, I want to ask you, Juliana, what are your plans? I know you already told me, already shared in the show, you want to get back to acting and all that. But as far as your singing, what are what do we expect from Juliana? What's next for you? Because I know there's still a lot of long ways for you to. I know you've been there, you have made great achievements in your singing career, but what else can we look forward from Juliana? Like big stages, The Voice, or anything? Do you have plans like those? Or just share with us?
Yeah, hopefully I'm want to make more music soon so I can like perform it. I know at my school at UT Austin there's a record label for students, and hopefully I get to pursue that and get to perform for many audiences and more crowds.
Mm-hmm. But no plans to audition for like the big stages like AGT or American Idol or The Voice?
We'll have to see about that. That would be
Okay.
really fun, but yeah, we'll see.
Okay, that's good. But pursuing or doing your own music is even better. You don't need those big stages to actually create your music. So that's great because you know your path, you know your goal, you know what you want to do. And I think that's very important with people. They have clarity of what they want in life. Because if they have that clarity, they know the steps that they need to do and they actually do it, and it doesn't matter how long for some people for them to achieve it. Every little step is progress, right? And you're getting closer and closer to your dream. And I pray that whatever you desire for your career, for your music, for anything, that you will achieve them. So what about you, Nina? What's next for you? I know you're so young. You're so young. You're only a sophomore. I can't believe you're that young. I
Um,
But you have this great talent. So what is next for you? What future do you see yourself doing?
um, I don't know if I want to be in like the big TV, The Voice, AGT and stuff, because I'm not quite there yet. But we'll have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all these experiences, like just like Sofronio has shared, right? I mean, he went through the Voice Philippines and he didn't even get a chair turned for him, right? But look at him. I mean, so I believe that whatever experiences we go through in life, if we don't get what we want at that moment, maybe God is preparing us for something bigger. And I always cling to that God has his plans for our lives. And anything, even failures are part of growth. And when you fail, it's not actually a failure because either way you learn something. It's a win-win. It's the lessons that we learn from those experiences that make us a winner. You don't necessarily get the title or anything like that, but we learn from that experience. And that's a big win for us, right? So maybe at this point, because you're still so young, you're only like 14 or 16,
I'm
14
15.
or 15, because you're only 15. So you have a long ways to go. And I know that with your voice and with your talent, you will go a long way. And same with Juliana. It's like you have all this, like a total performer, and you act and everything. So God has a plan for you. He's preparing the stage for you. God's stage is a perfect stage for every one of us. It may not be a big stage, but He knows His plans for us. So I'm rooting for both of you that you will achieve whatever you're dreaming of. And I'm rooting for all the girls out there. Make Nina and Juliana your inspiration. They took that bold step to actually follow their dream. Because as you said, Nina, you were shy, but you have performed in big stages. So, what, how do you feel every time you perform?
I feel very proud of myself for pushing myself to do it, because it's like a little out of my comfort zone. So, yeah.
That's good. I know every time we perform, even me, I mean, I've been speaking to in like this, I've spoken in stages growing up and everything. But you always have that, like, you still feel that nervousness. It's not because you're not confident, but it's a natural physiological change in your body. When you're about to do something, you get a little bit nervous, your heart rate goes up a little bit, but as you are doing it, you feel more calm and at peace and all that. It still happens, right, Juliana? You still get nervous a little bit.
Yes, I always get nervous before like every performance.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal. And the
Me
same
too.
thing, like, yeah, yeah, because if you don't, and then I'm like, oh, it's not good to look so confident and then you mess up, right? So, yeah, I think if we feel nervous, it only means that we really want to do good and we give our very best when we do that, because we don't want to go out there and just, anyway, but there's no mess up in anything. Even if we experience those, it's part of it. The show must go on. So we've all been there like this. We are in a live show. It's not easy to do a live show, right? So but anyway, we do it because we love it. Wow, I keep talking because I'm just so inspired by you. I mean, I can relate to your parents. I can relate to your moms and your dad because I mean, I have a girl too who's kind of like both of you. She's into the same passion in the arts. So, and anyway, I know we've been wanting for you to sing a little bit for us. So, are you ready? But before that, let me read first the last comments so we can include all of them in the drawing of the winner at the end of the show. Let's see read our comments. We have a comment from Mark Jan Ibanez. Good evening, Texas, watching from Pangasinan. And then we have Rose Taruk Miranda. Good evening, Texas. Watching from La Union. O, di ba? Meron tayong from La Union. Yes, yes. Thank you all so much. And again, there's another comment here. Hi, Mom Juliana and Mom Nina Marie. All right. So, hi. So, who wants to go first? Let's have Juliana. Okay, let's save Nina. So,
I
I
wasn't
know.
really prepared. I didn't know we were gonna have a little.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not warmed up, but
It's okay. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to Juliana. Let's say thank you, Juliana.
three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes, yeah, we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Oh, don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down.
Woo! Bruno Mars, right? Bruno Mars song, right?
Oh no, it's Corn Ray
Oh
Bailey.
my God. I'm like, I messed up. I thought that's so funny. I know. Anyway, because I know you sing Bruno Mars too. You sing
Oh
Bruno
yeah,
Mars songs, right? Right.
yes.
Okay. Well, I messed up. That's okay. The show must go on.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Nina? Let's hear it from you, or let's listen to you.
Okay. Um. Can I just start like at the verse of the song?
Sure, sure. Yes, yes.
Okay. But now there's nowhere to hide since you pushed my love aside. I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you.
Wow. Wow, very good, my dear. Can I call? I wish you are my daughters. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to take away from your moms, but you two are just beautiful and talented and bold. Thank you for sharing your story to us. See, we have these young girls who are not scared, who are not afraid to share their talent. So let's follow them. It's never too late. I'm 53. If I want to sing, I can still do it, right? But yes, follow your dreams because we only live this life once. We only go through this journey once. And when the time comes that we get off this earth, at least we can say that we have lived our lives to the fullest. So, wow, we have another comment. Looking forward to seeing and hearing live on the 30th of December. Yes, Attorney Eileen, I can't wait to have them be on the show and see them sing for our viewers. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, actually. So, I really hope Juliana will be able to make it. I hope you do. But if not, it's okay. No pressure. Okay. But would love to have you. All right. So, yes, last few words for our viewers from, let's go with Nina first.
Um, for
For our viewers, just last few words for them that you want to say to our viewers.
um, I really appreciate it. I didn't think I was gonna like be this far in my singing, so it's really nice to have all this support.
You're welcome and congratulations. What about you, Juliana?
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in to this podcast. I was really grateful that Tita MJ got to have me here, and hopefully stay tuned for more music coming soon from Nina and me. So thank you guys.
Yes, and yes. Thank you both so much. I really look forward to having you on the 30th. And I pray and hope and just wish you the best that whatever talents and gifts you have, that you will go as far as God wants you to go. Okay, so congratulations to both of you. It has been a pleasure having you on the show. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you everything that your heart desires. Okay, so let's see who our winner for the game tonight. All right, Geraldine Garcia, congratulations. Congratulations. Wow. So you know how to claim your prize. So just message me on my messenger. And since it's Christmas, let's have another winner. Let's just draw another one. Okay, so we'll have two winners for tonight. All right. Maria Teresa C, congratulations. So to both our winners, Geraldine Garcia and Maria Teresa C, congratulations to both of you. And to all our viewers, Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Again, on Monday here at Be Bold Why Night, same time, we view us again or watch us again. It's gonna be a great show. I promise you, it's gonna be a great show. So again, good night, everyone. Thank you, Juliana and Nina. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.